Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Hey, shiba, brother.
GM and welcome back to the channel. In this one, a casual update here as we approach Christmas. Going to go through some of the coins we're going to be looking to bid here in the dip, and also just some of the news events that have caught my eye over the last 24 hours. So without further ado, we'll just jump on in. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. So Bitcoin here is at 41k, although the sentiment on the timeline, I would have thought we had breached like 30 or something, as it is pretty much doom and gloom yet again. So again, great sentiment indicator that potentially we'll have another leg here at some point in the not too distant future, because every time we've had this kind of shift in sentiment, it has ripped to the upside. Now, a few things to be aware of. Pantoshi did point this one out as well, talking about markets might go a bit quiet here due to the fact people are going to spend a bit more time traveling, meeting up with family, friends, etc. And you don't want to have your head too far into the weeds of crypto whilst you should be present with your family, etc. So that is going to play a part into this, and potentially we see a bit of a chop here whilst we go through Christmas. But I personally believe that as soon as Christmas is done, people will be bang onto crypto yet again. Looking forward to what will come in 2024 with the halving, with the spot ETF, etc. So kind of get Christmas out of the way, and then we can potentially have another run again. And I think generally the trend is your friend, and we're going to continue up through 2024. Probably have some form of periods where we go sideways, down for a little bit. It gets a bit stagnant. We get bored for a period, but generally I think we do rip a lot higher than where we are here in the year 2023. And what a crazy year it's been so far. So the alpha from the Penguin Man here, I'd say many people have lightly neglected their friends, family, and themselves. So right now may be a good time for them to spend more time with people, and for you to do the same with people you care about, and to reflect on what went right, what went wrong this year. So yeah, that makes sense to me, and potentially going to do the same. In terms of positioning right now, heavily allocated into spot, but I have trimmed some positions over this last week and into Sunday yesterday as well, as I want to have some cash on hand if we get a bigger dip here, and also, you know, to enjoy over the festive periods as well. But mainly spot, no leverage, and we continue higher, hopefully. So first piece of news here around Astar and getting listed on Upbit, which is a Korean exchange full of degens. So this one has been pretty cool, and this is a KRW Korean won market, which of course is pretty epic as well for the following reasons. So if we just go into Astar here, currently at around 11 cents here, it pumped all the way to 14 from just 7. If we just pull up the 30-day first, absolutely huge candle coming in, and you can see the volume down there as well, spiking up as the Koreans get wind of this, which is pretty cool to see, especially when you do this. We pull it out to max. So if we go all the way back here, this is May of 2022. Remember, Astar has not seen a bull market. It was born during a bear market. So this is going to be a catalyst, I think, for growth throughout its first virgin bull market. 10 cents, Wednesday 11th, 2022, come up, spiked it here, 19th of Feb, 2023, and then we blasted through that just over last night. So what I want to see here is Astar come down as it has done just right about now, test this kind of 10-cent region as a new support level, flip the resistance to support, and potentially off to the races. Now, in terms of the Korean bid, it is rather insane. So we go to markets, and you can see via 24-hour trading volume, the nearest competitor here, 40 mil, 30 mil, 24-hour volume, it lists onto Upbit and gets $381 million worth of bid in the first 24 hours, and not even 24 hours have passed at this moment in time. I think a combination of factors here. This is one of the few pairings actually paired with KRW. A lot of them on Upbit are versus BTC, and it does seem that the Koreans did want to max bid this thing. So hopefully this is now a brand new price floor for Astar, and that whole Japan narrative hopefully playing out here. Go and check out Sota, that is the CEO of Astar, his tweets as of late. Very, very bullish indeed. And I think this is kind of a sleeper alt L1 that not many people know too much about, but I have done a full deep dive report. So go and check that out on the channel as well. And maybe I'll leave that up at the end of this video. Now, Art School Reject getting me even more bullish here. She says, actually whiff is Doge and bonk is SHIB. So maybe people were getting that the wrong way around. Me personally saying bonk, was the Doge of this cycle, and WIF is the SHIB of this cycle. So first cycle for crypto, we had BTC bring along with it a meme coin, a proof of work meme coin in that of Doge. The second major cycle here, 2021, ETH had its breakout moments, absolutely mooning and bringing with it an ERC20 token, that of Shiba Inu. But now this third major cycle here with altcoins, Solana is doing the business and bringing with it Bonk, and now with a bit of an additional act, that is WIF. So WIF is doing the business as well as Bonk right now. So if WIF was to attain a market cap of Doge is currently at $12 billion. We're talking around a $12 WIF token. That is to the current price. We will not do all-time high as it is far too bullish. But if we do Bonk to SHIB, Bonk still has a 5x to catch up to Shiba Inu, which I think is very, very doable here. And then to all-time high this cycle, another 35x. $41 million was what SHIB hit last cycle. So here is the chart of WIF, and that thing just keeps on screaming higher and higher and higher. And what we've seen over the weekend was some of the bigger holders of WIF unable to hold on to their tokens. So they've been selling them in big clips, some of them selling out their full stacks as well, because of course, when you've made maybe $1 million in unrealized P&L, people wanted to take that off the table. But I can't quite understand the notion of selling a full bag when you own a meme coin that's up like thousands of % in just a couple of weeks. So that is what has happened. There's been a huge token distribution, and we also caught wind of a Binance hot wallet accumulating a load of WIF as well, somewhere to the tune of 700,000 US dollars in the last like 48 hours. So if that is Binance ready to list, there is some conjecture over that. That is of course bullish, because a Binance listing would probably see us have a local massive blow off top once that happens. But other people were suggesting that it is just a whale accumulating. And you say just because the wallet is absolutely stacked with money. And if they're able to accumulate 700 grand's worth and they have like $140 million worth of bonk, well, that's still a pretty damn bullish finding nonetheless. So this thing just keeps chatting on up. It's broken 100 mil market cap. So just the second Solana meme coin to hit 100 mil after bonk, of course, there. So WIF doing absolute bits, and we will continue to shill that thing on my Twitter timeline like an absolute madman. Oh, and also we will be doing some giveaways of the hats. So having some hats actually made by some lovely ladies who are busy knitting them away right now. So a few grannies on the scene doing some bits in the background, and we'll distribute some of those via some giveaways or something online. So just a quick rundown of some of the coins I'm looking for nice pullbacks on. We've got Beam, which has had its first actual pullback, which has been in up only mode for quite some time here, and you can see bit of a stumble here to 18 cents, up to 19.20, back down to 17s, back at 18s. So somewhere around here, if we can just go sideways for a period and give us some accumulation range, I'd like to add some more Beam, as that is the #1 gaming pick. Still in my eyes, even at 800 mil market cap, I think it can go a lot higher. Celestia here as well, which has been up only for a while, having a bit of a pullback. This is the full price history of Celestia here. And so it would be nice if we can get this to come and just go sideways for a period and give us an actual entry, maybe somewhere around 10s. I would love to be able to bid some Celestia, as I do want to stake that, as I believe there'll be some huge airdrop opportunities from all of the rollups that will develop utilizing Celestia for DA and consensus. Did a full video on this on the Blockmates YouTube channel. A Celestia Explained is a pretty good video, if I say so myself. So go and check that out. Blockmates over on YouTube. Celestia Explained, check that thing out. Then we have Render coming down to around $4 earlier, but it has ripped off the bottom here a little bit. So maybe the Render bids will have to wait for a little bit. One of the standout AI bags, in my opinion, has the whole narrative that this is the blockchain version of NVIDIA. So I think boomers will definitely bid this coin. So a 1.5 bill market cap. I think this is one of the leaders in the AI sector. Then finally, we have Hero, which price-wise has been a little bit lackluster, but I think maybe Q1 of this new year will be the time we see this thing start to fly, with Pepper decks coming out and kicking off a flywheel of fees on Hero. So this is roughly around 12-13 cents right now. I did notice this thing ticking up quite a bit earlier, so someone has started to step in and bid this. If we just check it out on Jupiter, around 12, 13 cents. I believe the liquidity on this will be improving in 2024 as well. $1,000 currently gets you around 7,700 Hero. And so I'm thinking of adding an additional spot bag, not to stake this bag, but just to have a spot bag riding through the bull market now, as these prices are nice. They're down quite a bit. And I think this has an absolutely rip-roaring run at some point. So the timeline, yet again, shooting itself this morning, but Bitcoin has now recovered over 41K at this moment in time. We'll see how things go. Maybe a week of chop here, but do ensure you enjoy your Christmas, get your head out of the PC, enjoy time with family and friends, have a good one and all that. Probably be streaming for the rest of this week and then maybe have a little bit of time off as well. So we'll see you in the next one, guys. Subscribe if you're new. Peace.